This really wasn't about me. It wasn't about H&M. It wasn't about fashion. It was really about India.
It's called the Wanderlust collection, which is going to celebrate the spirit of India in a very modern way.
One of my pet peeves is that India has always been recognized globally as a manufacturing company, but we really don't have any brands out of India.
And so have you seen this collaboration as a success?
I don't know if I will be able to call it a success, because a lot of people call it a disaster, because most of the clothes in India sold in a span of 1.5 minutes. The apps crashed worldwide. It was a great success, but I had also done this collaboration because I have many fans in India. A lot of them have always written to us that they wanted a piece of the brand, but they could not find it accessible financially. And I thought that everybody would get it. We did it in a very democratic manner.
Is inclusion just about the consumer though? If it's not produced by the artisan workers that are normally so key to Sabyasachi, can you call it inclusive?
Ma'am, I would say it's inclusive in spirit. Because when you do fast fashion, there are many barriers to production, and you sometimes, just because of logistics, you can't do that. I'm not a social worker, I'm a businessman.
Everything was done by hand using earth colors, and then they have been digitally transferred.
So what do you say then to the open letter that was written to you that talked about the pain of the missed opportunity that Wanderlust has been for artisan livelihoods, it says?
My personal journey has been able to raise the consciousness of the craft, and I personally don't think that, handicraft belongs in high street. And, it was best to leave H&M to decide the way they wanted to manufacture. And that's their business model. They take the essence of your business and they put it together in the ways that they know best to reach out to a consumer at a price point.
By leaving that to H&M, is that not diluting everything normally associated with Sabyasachi?
No, not at all. You see, if I was to do this as a continuous business model, then I would probably think twice. We are not a fast fashion brand, and we are not going to do fast fashion. When I did my deal with H&M, I had 3 conditions. I said that the collection would be distinctively Indian. I wanted them to include a sari, something that they had never done before, at least for the Indian market. And I had also told them that a majority of the collection, almost over 75% of the collection was produced in India. And it was probably not made with artisans, but it was made in Indian factories, and it gave a lot of jobs to a lot of people in India.
In the apology that you posted, you talked about sustainable success and say that there is space in the market for designed in India. But do you think in the current fashion industry, it was actually possible to achieve what you set out to?
You see, in my own ways, I've broken a glass ceiling that has existed. For the longest time, we have not been able to reach out to a large and wider audience. The people who are really changing the dialogue are the consumers themselves. Because today we have a very globally aware consumer thanks to social media, Instagram. Today, the consumer is driving manufacturing. They're telling you exactly what to do. I keep saying that, sustainability is an ongoing process and a work in progress.